Here we go. Okie dokie. Time to do this thing we call lunch. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. As the Oracle foretold, two idiots who would misinterpret the news so you don't have to. Live from Deltona, Florida, the avatars themselves, Jack and Laz.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another exciting edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. Because it is a day where a kitty...
I was going to say, you having kitty problems?
It is the menace himself.
Period.
That is right.
What is he doing?
Well, besides trying to claw and bite my arm, he is right here. Now let's see. Let's put him on the. Go to bed. Go to your bed. Your bed.
Yeah, like he's going to listen.
But giveaways are open on both streams. You do need to get in on the streamer bundles if you are a Shroud player by doing !bundle me on both streams. If you would like to get in on the Steam key giveaway on Laz's stream, you need to do !I love free shit. If you'd like to get on the Steam key giveaway on my stream, it's pound the bootay. If you'd rather not do the giveaways and you'd like to get a Steam key from either of us, you can tip us with 300 bits. Use your Amazon Prime subs on my side, and then also tip all the bits if you'd rather us like play marbles and stuff like that. Remember, you guys control the
You
narrative around
wanna
here.
watch us play with our balls? That's right.
That's right. And you too can play with your
500
balls
bits
too.
or a sub will allow us all to play
Yes.
with the balls. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Friday, September 6th, 2024, here inside and outside Trinity Avatar. And sales have come to an end. And we have some patch notes to tell you about.
Oh, yeah. Because they're so extensive.
Oh, yes, very
The
extensive.
patch notes
Just
that
as
were
I bought
released
2 new deeds,
at
upgrades are
12:30.
gone.
Yeah. They turned off the deed upgrade sale because we still have to release patches to turn on and off sales. And they reduced the Crown Store sales to their normal 20% instead of 30% and turned off the Crown of the Obsidian sale. Because I don't know why they think doing a build over and over and over again to turn on things like and turn off things like double XP or even enabling a sale should be done by a game client patch when it should easily be done with some code. Easily done.
Easily done.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you just create a couple of conditions, and then it's like, hey, and you can even tie it to a GM command or something like that, and set parameters. Ooh, because parameters are hard.
Like /sale start /sale end.
End. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, or they could say even like do all kinds of things. I mean, because it's like not that hard.
Variables are hard, man.
Variables are hard, man. Variables are hard.
Yes, they are.
Because you can even tie like some of that stuff into the WordPress site as well. Ooh.
Oh, really? I didn't think that would be
Oh yeah.
possible. Off the
Oh
website?
man. All kinds of things are possible, man. All kinds of things are possible.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick trip down to another property of mine over
Bridge.
here.
Oh.
Yeah, well, on the way we're gonna this time we're actually gonna have to take the bridge. So let's go that way. As we were talking about this yesterday, these big dungeon, and I just wanted to get to that. And I believe I have another dungeon down over here, but on the way to the dungeon. On the way to the dungeon.
Okay.
Actually, this is going to be the long way around, but
See, I'm all the way over by the bridge.
I guess we could have teleported down here. That would have worked.
I did.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot. The bridge is down over here.
It's like I am on the bridge.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. Hey, he likes you.
Yes. Get away.
Some breaking news out of the Spears household. I know we
Who?
don't talk about him much. Yes, the guy who owns
Who?
the game.
The guy that owns the game that hasn't logged into the game for over almost an entire year and hasn't been involved in the project as far as we can really tell for 2 years.
Yes.
But yes, but made a Facebook post about Mojito passed away suddenly last night. And yep. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But he shall live on right here in Owl's Head.
Yeah.
So just sending condolences out, especially to Maxine, because this was
I
her
don't know if
buddy.
she's ever played Shroud.
I understand that, but is maybe the
Yeah.
news. Maybe the news will make it there. Maybe it won't. Maybe one of the other devs will
Yeah.
watch the stream and pass it on during a meeting. But yeah, Mojito has passed on and will live forever here on the bridge, eternally here in Shroud of the Avatar. So just wanted to, yeah, I know, Tina, I know, right? Yeah. Is one of them things that is just another fact of life, whether it's players or pets. You know, we
Oh
all
yeah.
return to the dirt eventually, and this was just some sad news, but we wanted to share it just to in keeping with up with the news. But meanwhile, I'm gonna run. Let's come on over here to this lot. I believe it was this lot. It's one of these two lots over here.
I gotta find you. Where'd you
Yeah,
go?
I went west. If it's not
Uh,
this lot, yeah, this is the lot. That's the compendium, right? That's not the
gotta
one.
find you. Did you go through the gate?
No, I'm going across the bridge, the other bridge by the castle. There you are. You just
The
ran.
red sash
Yeah,
forger.
you just ran past the lot. This pavilion lot should have a dungeon on it. At least I remember putting a dungeon on it. Didn't I put a
You hope
dungeon
it
here?
doesn't look like a dungeon.
Yes, the water well is a dungeon entrance.
Oh, it is.
Yes, the water well is a dungeon entrance.
Uh,
But while we're doing that,
yeah.
dungeon entrance upgrades was the topic from Flair. And it'd be totally cool to make it so much easier to buy expansion points. And this is where you have to come down and you got to get to one of these little blue markers as Jack runs right by it on me. And why did that
Well, well,
disappear?
well, remember, I don't have a dungeon, so I can't see your screen. So
Yeah,
I had no idea you were doing something.
yeah. Is using one of these little blue markers here when you click on this. Uh, no, I don't want to move the decorations to my Jesus. So what do I have to do? Go to another one? I have to go up here to do it because there's decorations in here. Oh, because there's a friggin' totem here, right? Yeah. So let's see. Is it this one? There we go. So in order to upgrade, you have to come down to one of these little things here, and I will screenshot this for you. But at least you can see it. Of what you have to do. You have to come and then you have to hit that little upgrade button. And I'll give you another screenshot with that just in there. But you can see what I'm looking at. There we go. And you can upgrade with gold or you can upgrade with crowns. So points from crowns. So if I click on crowns, you can permanently upgrade your dungeon point limit by 1 for a fee of 100 gold crowns. And the fee will increase 100 for every 50 upgrades right now, which I really don't want to do. And upgrade the limit with gold. And you can upgrade 1 point for all dungeons for a fee of 7,000 gold. And the fee will increase by 1,000 gold every 20 upgrades. And of course, this is the actual opposite of diminishing returns. This is, yeah. Let's charge you more for the same exact thing over and over and over, which I've never understood. an upgrade should be an upgrade, should be an upgrade, and the cost should just remain the same across the board. And I think the same thing should apply for the bank slots.
It's their method of trying to prevent people from doing things.
Right, but I can go to the Crown store, for instance, right, and get bank slots,
I'm aware. Yeah.
right? Let's see, outdoor, other, and I can continually upgrade bank slots for 500 kodos indefinitely, indefinitely for 500
Oh yeah.
kodos, 100 slots, 100 slots, 100 slots, 100 slots. Okay. But if you go, and let's go to the bank. Let's take a trip up to the bank now that we're done here.
No,
Uh,
I'm not running. I'm gonna lazily recall.
yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same exact thing, and then
Because
just run.
will still have to be zone change and running and everything else. But hey, this is part of, yeah, they don't want you to grow your dungeon. But at the same time, they celebrate people with very large dungeons because they spent monies.
Well,
Um,
that's exactly the point. Is that
I know, I'm aware.
I
It's
would continually spend the money if it didn't incrementally get more expensive at the time.
yeah,
Now at this point, I've got so many bank slots. I just made it through the door.
yeah.
I guess I could have just went over to my. I currently have 1,700 bank slots. How many bank slots do you have?
I have 1560, but I have not hit the
Yeah,
buy more slots as many times as you have
yeah.
because
So,
I'm at 200 gold for 10 items.
right. Well, I'm at 5,800 gold for 10 items. Okay,
Yeah.
which, again, for gold, it's one thing. And this will incrementally keep getting higher and higher. And I'm just going to spend the 5,800 gold to see what, for 10 more slots just to see what the next one is. So, okay, so I did that. And let's see, am I
I
still at
went from 200 to
5,800?
500 gold.
Okay, I went from 5,800 to 6,100 for 10 more slots. But if I go to the ground store, I can just buy them for 500. Okay, for 100. 500 for 100 every single day, all day, without, you know,
You mean that they shroud mathed that?
yeah,
No, I mean, but $5 for 100 slots. I mean, it's like, yes, it can be done all kinds of things. But it is one where it's like
holy crap, Andrew. How much
these
money
are
did you spend?
5,000 slots. Why
Oh,
would you do that?
first off, he's the Lord of the Manor. So how many did you get to start with is the question. And you
Yeah.
got them on sale. What do you mean you got them on sale? When were they ever on sale?
Oh, they go on sale occasionally. I mean,
Bank
because
slots? I
it's
don't
part
ever
of
remember
it.
bank slots going on
it
sale.
it's part of the random things that go on sale.
Oh, you mean like in, the
And
Crown store when they go on sale?
yeah,
They
yep,
actually go on sale in the Crown store? Is that what we're referring
yeah,
to?
yes.
They only occurred on the second Friday of the month with an S in the name.
What's that, Lomir? Only on the second Friday of the month? What?
With an S in the name.
Put an S in the name?
Yeah, but yep,
Yeah, I guess I never pay attention to the Crown store
items on
sales.
sale.
So I mean, what are they?
Yeah.
I mean, still, that's still got to be a lot of damn crowns for.
I'm unemployed, so I can't afford to pay attention.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But again, how
Still
many did you
greatest
start
hits of
with
all time.
originally? Is the big question. I think we both started with 1,500.
Probably like probably like 1,800 or 2,000 or something like that.
I'm sure we can probably look it up. Let's see.
Yeah. Let's see. Shroud, Lord of the Manor. bank slots.
Bank upgrades.
1,000 bank slots by default for
By
Lord of the
default.
Isle.
Oh,
For the
okay.
Lord of the Isle.
So what did we get for
Duke.
let's
Founder
see.
Dukes. Come on, come on, come on. Search. Search. Why is my Soda Wiki not doing anything?
Yeah, mine didn't do anything for any of that. It says site
Well, I
can't
mean,
be reached. It crashed.
we crashed Soda Wiki by doing weird things.
Chris Smear's
But,
dog passed away. Is that what you're
yeah.
talking about earlier?
Yeah,
Yes, we talked about that.
I have Duke, Lords, and Citizen accounts. I have one Duke, I have one Lord, something,
I have a
and
Duke, a Lord, a bunch of
and
citizens,
then like
and
5 citizens. Yeah.
Or
yeah,
Mojito.
Yes, Mojito passed away last night. Dark Blue
yes,
Monkey, unfortunately.
yep,
Unfortunately, and suddenly.
He crossed the Rainbow Bridge.
Yes, but he will be forever living on the bridge in Owl's Head because he never
yeah.
actually crosses that bridge.
Nope.
I hope someone brings him some food.
Let's see, and it finally did load the Duke founder. Let's go find a slot on
Yeah,
this page.
mine is still just canceled out. Mine is not doing anything.
It's
You
not
know,
listing
they should put a
bank.
dog, they should put a dog in the game and put him in the outside right by that bridge.
What?
They should put a dog in the game in outside and put him by that bridge and name him Mojito.
You mean the dog
And name
named
it.
Mojito that's already standing on the bridge? It's been there since day
That's
one.
been there. Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you were watching, we went and we paid our respects to said dog at the beginning of the show. But yeah,
Yep.
yeah, been there, done that, Lomir. That's right. He can't afford to pay attention. Don't worry about him.
Oh yeah.
Let's just go back to sodawiki.net. Well, it would just load that back up for me, or is it just? Yeah, no, I still can't reach.
Yeah, it's not showing the bank slots in the reward list for some odd reason on this page.
Odd.
Well,
Let's see.
I think it's because it's not an item. It was.
Well, let's go take a look then in the. Let's see if it's in the help,
Yeah.
which you can't load for some reason.
Well, I have to go to the other things, and it's also not in the. I mean, it's got stuff like the third character slot. It's not in the. Actually, Shroud of the Avatar. I don't want the map. Get back here. Let's go to the store. Let's go to the pledges.
There we go.
And they deleted that pages for historical purposes. They did the glorious thing of click here for more information about pledging, includes previous expiration events, to nothing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Let's see. The only thing that Duke shows is the amount of days to expiration.
Yeah. It was probably like 800 or something like that bank
Yeah.
slots. But to get to 5,000 bank slots is crazy.
That is. What the hell you need that many bank slots for?
Yeah.
You crazy man, Andrew. You crazy man. Anyway, let's talk about some testing directives because hey, we have some directives that sort of make sense.
Uh,
Yeah, well that depends,
you,
Dark Blue Monkey is
you mean very confusing,
yeah. I
but
try not to
glorious
keep a
thing.
whole lot of stuff in my banks. I mean, I keep stuff there, but
Allium made a post on the forums. Alley-oop used her developer account
imagine that.
to make a weird post because there's a testing directive for die slot artifacts. And this isn't really QA specific, but having recently figured out a problem with texture imports on dyeable items, what dyeable items look fine up close but show green or red artifacts at a distance? The perennial coast farmer leggings are a good example of this behavior. And it's more visible with dark colors. A response thread is here.
Yes, because responding to the original thread really makes a whole lot of sense.
And the funny part is the link to Fix Needs Testing Perennial Coast Farmer leggings brought up in 2020. That
Yes. And I'm looking at this picture and I really don't see any problem with this picture.
well, it's the green dots up the side of the leg. On the left leg, if you look at the
Oh,
green dots on it, it's
okay.
like,
Let me.
ooh, green dots.
As I try and zoom in, they just get smaller, which is really weird.
I zoomed into like 300% to,
I go
but
to
it's like,
500%
ooh,
and they get smaller. It doesn't get any bigger. Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
But
click on the picture first to maximize it,
I
then zoom
am.
in.
I'm
Yeah.
doing that. It's not doing that for me. It's
Yeah,
not
I
doing
don't
that
know.
for me.
But the original bug was die slot coverage broken at a distance, green stripes on both left and right leg, inside and outside steams. And
See,
fix needs testing
that looks like a
as
decoration up the side of the leg, is what it looks like.
it well, how many different texture problems do we have in Shroud related to things? Do you remember like dyeing the epic armor like different colors
What epic
when we
armor?
could actually have black epic armor, the epic heavy armor, and then you could add the red. It had the red pinstripes on it.
The epic armor. I don't understand what epic armor you're
The
talking
the,
about.
the epic heavy armor
Let me see. Let me
from
go.
this is like going back 9 years last.
I understand that, but you can still dye like
Yeah,
plate armor, but it's only on the inside of the cloth area. So if I go
yeah,
over here to, I have a chest with some
yeah. I mean, yeah,
old
dark blue monkey's
equipment.
like, that's a major, and I mean major bug right there. P1 material. Yes, epic is one of the crafted armors, but a long time ago you were able to dye the outside of the armor, and people were running around with like black armor with red pinstripes.
I have copper
But
epic plate chest armor. I have copper epic plate leggings. So I have cotton epic
Last,
cloth boots.
they
Yeah.
changed they changed it a long time ago.
Do you think that's what I want to
I'm
verify?
aware.
So I'm gonna get
That
the
no,
epic
I
plate.
know they changed like the diable areas on that a long time ago.
Yeah, let's see.
But the fact that hey, they missed some areas for their die slot and it's showing more of the uh issues, and then if you go to the die slot artifacts responses, you've got Korra with the Elven Archer armor. Sorry, don't recall exactly what it's called. The set female elves wear with the stitched cow. What? And here's some pictures with from Coswald, seeing it on the Elven Elite Fighter leggings, close up of the low graphic settings, but not higher settings, and at distance on all settings. I need an arrow pointing to where the green is because that looks gray to me.
It looks like stitching.
Well, stitching is fine. Stitching is
But
fine.
again, I'm
But
looking at the second photo, the minimum settings closed view. Which one are you
I am
looking
as
at?
well.
Yeah,
But he said the Elven Elite Fighter leggings. So look at it. Look at his leg, and where do you see green or red?
I don't.
Or is he talking about the tail thing?
That looks like a capron problem.
Yeah. Or is that the way it's just done because that's the decorations? But yeah, let's be honest. The colors in the game and dies suck, according to Belladonna. Yes, that's an accurate statement because every pixel counts. That's why lots of them are not visible when they're rendered. Yeah, but so far, hey, we have
And
the
the
Elven Elite
Oreos.
Archer
Thank you
leggings
very
that
much.
need to be retextured and fixed as far as where their dyeable areas are. Well, dyes suck because you can't dye enough things and you can't dye them the way you want to because they have this thing called primary and secondary slots. And the colors are sometimes not rendered the way that you expect them to. Where did you go, Laz? You're not on the set anymore.
I'm over here I was getting this armor and looking at the armor just to see
Oh,
if it had die slots, which it doesn't on the metal. And I'm
like I
looking.
said, they killed that. They killed that shit like
Again,
years ago.
there was a part of the plate one of the plate armors you could still die as far as I was under the impression, and I'm just verifying that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, it's the beginning of the month. I should probably collect these while I'm here.
Oh yeah.
Get my potions of guidance and my green growth potions and my carnival dyes and my aether glowing dyes.
And our Moobots closing of things and saying that, hey, Andrew Night Owl is getting a streamer bundle from me.
Ah, yes, we are
Ooh.
at that time of the day, aren't we? Yes, we are.
Yeah. But as far as like the game stuff goes, the focusing on a very small level of artifacts that related to visuals. You know what's a bigger issue than that?
Absolute hermit,
How
you are
many
the winner.
different problems can you see with visuals related to
I mean,
this
like,
image that I just posted in Discord?
like network code. Oh,
Yes. I mean, because
oh, you could have just posted that
we
in the main so people could see it.
Oh, whoops. Did you read my direct message?
No, I did not. Hold on.
Or read the direct message while you're there, and I did post it. But hey, why the fuck are our hands clipping through
Too much.
our kilts? Why is the mug clipping through the kilts? Why are Laz's hands a different color than his skin color? It's like this is minor shit that's been reported for fucking 10 years, but who originally created this bug report?
Yeah.
Allie, 4 years ago.
Yeah. You'll notice the difference in the hand color. You'll notice that my hands actually go through my kilt and my pipe is under my kilt, so is my mug. Yeah. But
that's why you should wear gloves.
Your bunny slippers, you also have pink feet, very pink feet. Oh, or is that the ear? Actually, no. You've got the sock line. If you actually look at it,
yeah, if you look at it,
I mean,
close,
it's like. Are we finally fixing all of these visual issues that are all over the place related to avatars and clipping of shit? I mean, my hands aren't even attached to my fucking body on mine. On my model. And I'm not wearing any gloves.
Let's see.
What?
See where your hands aren't attached.
Right there.
Look in Discord.
Yeah, you can see the line through his hands, like yeah.
I thought he was wearing some kind of a bracelet or something.
Yeah, he's got his pirate hook on there.
I have detachable hands on my character model. I'm
Jack's hands off.
Yeah, it's like, okay, how many people actually wear the perennial coast farmer leggings?
Okay, real quick, Absolute Hermit. Are you Absolute Hermit in game?
Oh.
Hawkwind, okay, because we have absolutely mental. We have absolutely mental, but
Hawkwind named after the game. I mean the band. But yeah, we actually, when we saw Perennial Coast Farmer leggings and saw the artifact in the initial post, both Liza and I were like, these aren't artifacts. And it's like,
first off, they're not artifacts. Yeah, let's get that
it's
straight.
Visual glitches, visualization problems.
Yeah, well, I mean, the way we use the word artifact in this game is needs to be defined. So that in itself is one of the problems that I wasn't understanding when I first read this.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, should we be listing all of these artifacts as far as kilts go, and the fact that we've got clipping issues left and right because we don't know how to set layers properly? And yes, I'm aware that making those as layers actually increases performance hits. Are we fixing models? I mean, what are we doing here? Or are we only fixing dyeable armors and things like that, or dyeable weapons and armors that have weird glitches related to them? Because to me, all of those things that we just discussed, the separation of my hands from my avatar is something that should be fixed. The clipping of items through the kilts.
Well, again, let's talk about the difference between having recently figured out a problem with textures and then linking to a post from 4 years ago.
4 years Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So, which you originally reported. So, did you recently remember that you reported this 4 years ago? Or did you just recently come across somebody complaining about it? And yeah, because truth be told, this is
Uh,
on
But
a list of
yeah, yeah,
problems that really doesn't need to be addressed, in my opinion.
yeah.
Okay,
Priority wise, this should be super, super low.
how
It's not
about
going to
we
help.
we figure out how to get the Unity upgrade in place, and maybe the Unity upgrade might fix your said problems that you
Maybe.
keep trying to fix. Because I have a funny feeling that they spend more time trying to fix problems that an upgrade may fix or may not fix at that point, may or may not fix. But and then of course it may hose stuff that you fixed one way, but when you upgrade it'll screw it another way. There are let's work on things like upgrades. Let's work on things like getting some RAM for a server. Let's work on things like getting a map server back up and fully functional so that we can get back to the original way maps were working. Let's work on, things like, important. Let's work on getting episode 2 finished. Let's not worry about little, minute little artifacts on a fucking die because you know what? I don't give a shit about that. And 99.9999% of the rest of the people probably don't even
It
realize that.
affects a very small percentage of
I
the
mean,
people.
truthfully, looking at this picture from 2020, that just looks like a strip of cloth that has a little different color up the side and looks like it's
Decorations.
intentional. Looks like it's
Yeah.
decorational. Yeah. Not something I would have said, hey, this isn't supposed to be like this. Uh, you know, I'll give you a good idea. Like, let's see. Let me try. If I do I think it's my tux. The tux has this nice stripe up the side. That's what that would remind me of. That stripe that goes up the
Yeah.
side of the tux here. That's exactly what that reminds me of. It looks like it might be a whole separate dye color. Of course, that picture sucks as an example, but it would remind me of this, stripe and dye, comparatively. And you know
Yeah.
what? Really don't make much of a difference. Fix my freaking hands. How about that? Fix my feet that are also different color. Again, as Jack was pointing out, if you look at my feet compared to my hands and
You've
my
got the
feet are
sock line.
different. Yeah, my hands and my feet are different colors. Like, yeah, I was wearing socks out in the sun, and I've got the farmer's tan on my ankles. Uh, you know, let's worry about fixing things like that. Let's not worry
I
about
mean,
little tiny specks of. I mean, I just
I
don't see it.
the Laz, do you want to know the really funny thing about like my my hands? It's actually related to the Royal Founders leather chest armor. That's what actually breaks it.
Really. See,
Yeah.
I know mine are the bracers. Okay, if I
Yeah.
go ahead and take the bracers off, my hand should turn to where is it? Bracers. If I take those off, my
Yeah. Yeah.
hands turn the right color. They do match when I take the bracers off. I know that. The same thing I believe with the bunny slippers. If I reach down and take the bunny slippers off, my feet should turn to their normal
Yep.
color. And these are things that are easily fixable, and we could chase down real easily. Do we report them
But
as bugs? No,
at the same time,
because
it's like at the same time they were reported multiple times
because they've been reported
8
before.
years
Yes,
ago. Yeah,
and
7, 8 years ago,
that when
6 years
you
ago, bunny
report one
slippers 5
item.
years ago.
Yeah, you report one item, and then instead of going through and doing an audit of all the items that are similar or might cause the same, we only fix the one problem, and we let the other 20 items just sit there, and nobody goes back and does their homework to say, "Hey, Maybe this affects more than just the one item. Maybe we should look at that because kidneys, yes, kidneys.
Yeah.
Conjurer says, that's no bug. My avatar clothing is so tight it hinders the blood flow, causing different skin color in the extremities. I don't know. I don't think bunny slippers that you slide your feet in are that restrictive there, Conjurer. Especially since they are open, they slide your toes in. There's nothing holding them on except sliding them in. But yes, those bracers do look a little tight, Sandy. Absolutely. Is
They're cutting off all the circulation. So are the bunny slippers. That's why it's white. But yeah,
Avatar compression bunny slippers.
but yeah, I mean it's silly shit.
Yeah, so moving right along, yeah, if you think it's worth your time to delve on into that, please do it on your own time. Meanwhile, let's talk and move on because this is an interesting, and I'm trying to figure out whether he wants like a water elemental or he wants like, you know, a nightmare.
I'm trying.
Healing tames. Healing
Oh,
tames.
healing tames. Please create some tames that can heal. Please. Maybe he doesn't want the summoned water elemental. And so he actually wants creatures that he can tame.
Right. And that's where I'm trying to figure this out. What what
I'm
creature
gonna go
besides maybe the unicorn
the fawn.
can you tame a fawn?
An enslaved fawn would be a healing tame.
Can you we can't
You
tame
would have
those,
to
right?
enslave the fawn the same way the satyrs did.
Right, but isn't the whole point of being an avatar trying to uh break that cycle of enslaving fawns?
I don't know. Look in game at my shroud. I
Oh,
don't know. Look in game. Look at my shroud. What does that tell you?
oh, you've been a bad boy lately.
Well, I have to go fix. I have to go find more NPCs to go tell my actual name to get it back to the morally ambiguous gray. I can't remember. Stealing a few items broke it, so I have to go tell a few that yes.
Yes, I understand it's a summon and not a tame. I was just using the water elemental as a suggestion there, Conjure Dragon.
Yeah. But yeah, in order to do that, they would actually have to make the fawns because it has to be, or the ability to tame water elementals in the game instead of summoning them.
Do fawns actually heal
The satyrs, yes,
the satyrs? Okay. I don't
yes,
recall. It's been a long time since I've been out fighting any of those things. So,
but remember, related to the in-game lore, satyrs and fawns were crafted by the Obsidian Order out of humans. Yes. And then you will end up with a forum warrior that would sit there and say, that would remember the in-game lore and say, "You guys are promoting slavery."
well,
I mean, it's like,
as Conjure is pointing out, being an avatar is making moral choices. Black Shrouds probably would gladly enslave fawns for healing. Absolutely. Good point. Good point.
The entire thing should actually have a massive hit to your virtue. The
Well,
hard
see,
part, like,
I would
is
see this as playing a blue or a red, or as we see it here, a white or a black shroud. A white shrouded person would not be able to enslave or tame said
tame
fawn
a
for,
fawn. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
it would actually do a massive hit to your virtue. The same way that summoning would also do a hit to your virtue. Because otherwise you end up with the way that I got all of my pets from someone else. I didn't tame them myself,
I only
and I
tamed a
summoned them in.
small handful of mine. Most of mine were either given to me or I bought someplace else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
Even though
my
I am
actual
a GM tamer, just I ain't got the time to go
like
fuck with that.
my actual taming is 51. I haven't really tamed shit. So but my taming tree is more fun than Laz's. So
Oh,
Laz, look at my taming tree.
how so?
Go. I sent you a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
You like that taming tree?
Let's see. Oh yeah, you put a bit more into it. Yeah, but you got a lot of work to get to my 145 in taming, buddy. A lot of work. That's where the work is.
Why would I want 145 taming?
Success rate, man. Success rate.
What am I taming? I'm getting my
Well, yeah.
my summons from other people.
I mean,
I mean, but this
understandably.
still goes to this all goes back to bad design in the first place.
I would like my summoning a lot higher, so I could
Yeah.
like summon like those horses and shit.
Yeah, well, both of us have 140 in summoning, so
I really need to work on mine.
yeah,
I don't
just a
have
bit.
140 in summoning.
Sure you
I think,
do.
I'm only around.
I have 140 in the fun skills.
Yeah,
Oh, actually,
140 in summoning.
I do have 100 in summoning. Yeah,
You have
and then
140 in
in
summoning.
frenzy, combat training, pet speed, pet strength, pet hide toughness, pet attack precision. But yeah, but like the obedience, there's no point in going higher than I'm actually at because I'm at a negative 99% tame health level modifier, which is reduces the health at which a tamed creature will flee combat. Have you ever seen your pet flee combat?
Not mine.
Yeah. And it's like there's no point in going higher than 130. And then pet taunt, it's like, it already takes all the taunt away because I don't out DPS that fucker. But yeah, I mean, it's like, yes. Let's see. Dark Blue Monkey. I won't rest until I have 200 in cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, that will taste your treats.
It's going to be something, man.
200 in cooking.
Yeah.
Where is my cooking skill? There it is. Yeah,
right now,
big old 100. What do you need more than 100 for?
right now, I'm
There
only
might be a recipe that they add that has 120 required.
Hey, I just
I
like
gotta,
to see more skills in cooking. I mean, you know.
and mine's at 103. Ooh.
what's the best way to get your summoning up? I only have 84 right now in summoning.
Sit
Well,
there,
you take a
summon it,
pet.
and dismiss it. Summon it and dismiss
Yes.
it. Summon it and
Yeah.
dismiss it.
Like, does it matter the level of your pet or just summon anything?
Nope.
Nope. Just
No, it does not.
keep doing it.
and be in a party with someone that's got a
Now
GM in it, and
now
use that
they
obsidian potion, and
there
then do it in
used to be a
Calabasas after
loophole.
standing in the
Yeah,
pool.
there used to be a loophole. I don't know if the loophole still exists
Yeah.
or not.
And then you want your color recovery to get up to about 110. Not color recovery, refresh. Refresh at about like 125 or so when the timer becomes 0.
Refresh.
Yeah, refresh is third row, far right.
Yeah, I'm at 46 on that.
But refresh will act. You first need to get out a pet, set everything else to nothing, and then just continually cast heal pet on that fucker, and that will level up. Refresh.
So bring everything else in taming at put it at nothing, or at not training, and then put your
Yeah, everything else is not training.
and put,
Get the refresh up over to about 120. And then after that, then summon and huh?
You said to have your heal creature up too. To get the
No, you
refresh.
don't need your heal creature up.
You have to have the refresh up. So you can say to have everything off, to have everything else off, and to have your refresh on and heal your
Yes.
creature.
Yeah, you
Yes.
just want to get to 120 and refresh. Once you get to 120, there is no.
Or it's a couple of seconds at that point.
I don't even think it's that. Let's see.
Yeah, and mine's 127, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm 122.
Okay.
Refresh, yeah.
So it's 120.
Yeah. And that will get you to the point where you can just summon, dismiss. Now,
Yeah.
as I was saying, there used to be a loophole, and I believe the loophole I used at
It's
the time.
partially closed.
Yeah,
Which was just the heal creature and GM everything.
No, it wasn't a loophole for summoning.
Oh.
For what's the word? Tame creature. I'm sorry. Yeah, summoning. Yeah, summoning was standing next to something where, and you got to be able to die in a fall, because when you died, your timer is reset. So I don't think that happens anymore. So back in the day, I used to have a balloon nearby, and
And you just jump off it.
I would just stand at the bottom of the balloon's ladder, summon a creature, hop on up, jump off, die, and that would reset the timer, and then I would be able to re-summon again. I don't know if that's still possible, but a lot of people have already trained up safe fall, which then negates that little fall, which of course
that and the res time actually, I think, would actually slow that down if you got the refresh high enough.
Yeah, but at the time, I believe I had my my balloon was right here next to the res ankh. So
yeah,
I was just going up in the balloon, jumping off, hitting the res ankh, summoning, going up in the balloon, hitting the res ankh, summoning, and you gotta do a little planning. So you have to have room to place. Yeah.
Here, I'm help. Oh, Lomir, you're. Oh, it actually lets you join me. You're set to single player mode, so I didn't know if it would actually work. So, what is your refresh at now?
45.
Do you not have it marked as to go up?
Yeah, I do.
Why is it not going up?
Now,
do you have what's your XP pool like?
Now it just went to 40. I have a little over 2 million in my XP. Actually,
jeez, that all?
About 2.5 million.
You ain't got nothing. You need to get about 20 or 30 million.
Yeah, I haven't been that many.
Yeah, and then I did all that without any you know, help from a
Airships?
GM. No, without any help from a GM.
Okay.
So, you know, we didn't have books to help at the time. We didn't have potions to help at the time. We didn't have the what do we call it? The taming, not the
Yeah.
taming, but what do you call it when you get a GM who helps you? What is that?
Training.
Mentoring?
Mentoring, yes. Your adventuring pool is 350,000 XP. Oh, geez, you need some. Yeah, my
Well,
adventuring pool is 62 million, dude. You need some experience. Hell,
mine
my
yesterday was
crafting
40
is
million before the
26.
show.
Yeah, yeah.
Last mine was 40
You blew
yesterday.
40 million on what? 4 points?
Yeah. Or 35 million on 4 points of stunner.
Yeah. So your best bet, Lomir, is to have somebody like Jack or I join a party
Oh,
with you
he's
and
in my
mentor
party.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But then you know, get yourself a book of learning, get yourself, you know, some pooled experience, and you know all
Well,
that
the
good
books of
stuff.
learning are just that go to the breach and kill stuff.
Yeah.
The water elemental if you can. And then realize that it respawns every 6 minutes. So
Yeah.
just kill it, wait, and that's 880,000
But
XP.
you
And
know what doesn't respawn every 6 minutes?
our show, because it
Yeah,
is
which
over time
I didn't do it
to sit there
earlier.
and say,
So anybody who wants a chance at a streamer bundle better type in bundle me right now because I forgot to open it. And you're gonna need
whoopsies.
to do that. Nom 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 nom. Thank you for my
Whereas I
Doritos.
get to send my streamer bundle to Michael Bug in game. Congratulations, Paladin Michael. You are the wiener of the streamer bundle.
But while
There
everybody's
you
doing
go.
streamer bundles, I will do a team key giveaway. And that's gonna be the Maynard. Maynard, you won. What are you gonna win? What is the Maynard gonna get his hands on today? The Maynard's gonna get his hands on a copy of River City Girls Zero. River City Girls Zero going out to the Maynard.
Nice.
And that is $14.99. So congratulations to the Maynard for winning that. And we get that over to him.
And
And then
Gurman, a monstrous adventure is going to Paladin or Knight Rider on my side. That's a $10 game.
And then Conjure Dragon getting the streamer bundle. Conjure Dragon, pop on over. Because I can't reach you over there.
Yay.
Speaking of stream bundles, actually, it's
Congratulations
probably
to
better.
the wieners.
It's probably better if I put my microphone down in front of my face.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
help.
that helps.
That's why you bought that. That's why you bought that new microphone.
Yeah,
Well,
you should be like,
and then so I can hear people.
Yeah.
yeah.
Quickly, because we're 2 minutes over time already.
Okay, I'll talk to you after you end it.
I thought you
Hang
had
out
something
there,
for the
lads.
audience. But all right, we'll
Oh.
be back with more on Monday, right here on NBNN. Thank you all for joining us, and we do appreciate it. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
I won't be.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you all on Monday.